Beards, Books, and Bourbon is a spoiler-rich environment. If you haven't read or listened to this book, then you should probably go ahead and do that, because we're going to talk about it, and we're going to say all the stuff that you don't want us to say. So go back and read it, or listen to it on audiobook, and then come back and listen to us. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back, everybody, to Beards, Books, and Bourbon. I'm Steven.
I'm Mark.
And we are glad to be with you once again in the comfort and chill of our garage studio.
Comfort and chill. You're still a little salty about that, aren't you?
Because we bought a great heater. Mark bought a great heater for the garage. It's been great. It's
It
a
has.
propane heater. It has allowed us to get through a couple of the really cold nights beforehand. We never had that, and it was terrible to sit out here.
Awful.
And of course, obviously, we are the ones that currently still choose to record in the garage studio.
Right.
So until we become big boys
in our
and
coats
move
and
into a
hats
regular
and gloves.
studio, right? But it was really a nice thing to have, and now for some reason it is non-functional. We've tried to clean the filters. We don't quite know what the heck is going on.
We checked the filter. We checked the hose. We did the obvious thing and made sure that there was actually propane in the propane tank.
Right.
You know, it's okay. All right, all you guys out there and gals, people who are into camping. Here's what's going on. The pilot light will light. And as soon as we start to turn up the gas at the low level, it will light one of the ceramic panels. But then you turn it up to medium, and suddenly the pilot light shrinks down to almost nothing. Right. And of course, then the ceramic panel goes off. And if you put the gas up to high,
the gas higher,
the pilot light
goes lower. And extinguishes, actually.
Right. Yeah. So I think that the pilot light is a 14-year-old boy. That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Because it does the opposite of what you want it to do.
Oh, true. Yeah. That you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But we are here, and we're actually on the cusp. I mean, spring. We're recording this on the first official day of spring here.
Yeah. It's not. It was nice during the day.
It was lovely during the day, but it's gotten chilly tonight a little bit.
Right. It's going to get down to the 30s.
The 30s, which is, So we're right there. We're looking forward to our summer recording session when it'll be, 97 degrees at night, and we'll be complaining that we're sweating.
Right.
Here,
right. Exactly.
We need a fan.
The backs of my knees are sweating.
Yeah. We'll have the fan on to blow away all the flies that are coming.
That's right.
To get us.
Oh, God, the mosquitoes. That's the worst.
Right.
The mosquitoes are the worst. This year, we're using a bug spray.
Oh, yeah.
This year, we're using every year, I'm always like, I'm too manly to use bug spray in the garage.
Come get me, skeeters.
We got the fire. We only need the smoke from fire. That's it, and it'll be good. And meanwhile, I'm like,
Right, it's like dive bombing us during the entire show.
Remember last summer when I wore the sandals and the tops of my feet were just like pin cushions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
It was terrible. I didn't like that.
Bad. That's right.
Like that.
A little visual for everybody there of my 51-year-old feet looking like pin cushions.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Did I mention I'm diabetic? You don't want to know what's going on down there. It's a horror show. A horror show.
Pictures will be included in the show notes.
That's right.
We have a creepy one tonight to discuss.
We do.
It was really good. This came as a recommendation from you through Audible.
Well, I wanted to explore some of the classic American horror.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right. So we are reviewing this evening Hell House by Richard Matheson.
Indeed. Not Tim Matheson,
right?
Who was
correct
from what's it called? Dagnabbit.
You just said it, and I don't remember because I can't remember either.
Wow.
Well, we'll come back to that.
Wow. Animal House.
Oh, that's right.
Animal House.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He also was Vice President Hoynes in West Wing.
Yes, that's right.
And he also plays the country doctor in Netflix's version of Hallmark movies and TV shows called Virgin River. And he really doesn't, he still looks like Tim Matheson, but yet he does not look like Tim Matheson anymore.
He's aging.
He's aging.
Yeah.
There's a significant difference between Vice President Hoynes, Tim Matheson, and country doctor Hallmark movie Tim Matheson.
I would imagine so. Hell House is widely acclaimed as one of the most interesting and better horror novels written.
Yeah, it's kind of Richard Matheson's version of The Haunting of Hill House.
It's brutal.
It is brutal.
It is debauchered.
It's certainly a product of its time.
Well, it's
isn't
unsettling.
It's very unsettling.
And it has a very interesting dichotomy between scientific belief and research and the scientific method and the kind of the nature and
spiritualism,
presence of spiritualism and evil.
Yep.
The idea of evil entities, evil things, evil incarnate, I guess.
Well, and I do like the idea that at some point in the story, and I think this is a good point to bring up, is that in some point in the story, reliance upon scientific thinking, the scientific method, starts to look more and more like faith.
Yeah.
It starts to look
less
like
come back
a
to that.
tool and more like a belief system.
Well, we can come back to that too, because the main character, we'll get to the characters in a minute. You're going to introduce the Bourbon, but they certainly, Dr. Barrett, who is the main scientific character, has a very fervent dedication to his scientific method. So
he does.
Tonight's bourbon.
Tonight's bourbon is Cream of Kentucky Single Barrel Cask Strength Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 58% alcohol by volume. Let's see. Bottled for Cream of Kentucky Distilleries, Crestwood, Kentucky. Bottle number 25-200. There's a little more to talk about, but we'll talk more about that later.
Well, I know that we got this bottle a while ago, and we've enjoyed it immensely because it is a brilliantly crafted bourbon, but we have not featured it on the show yet, and so your suggestion this evening was to make sure we get it onto the show before we run out of it.
I said we should probably feature this before we finish the bottle.
For sure. So here we are. All right. So as Mark alluded to or said a moment ago, this is Richard Matheson's version of Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
And what I really like about it, particularly, there's 4 main characters, right?
Yes.
So it's easy to follow. It's more linear in terms of character development. There's not a whole bunch of people happening all over the place.
Right.
Like when we did Novella. Right.
There
was all kinds of characters. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Street goers and different royalty and different levels of the servants in the household and the aunts and the uncles and the father and and that gets hard to track.
Right. Well, and it gets hard to track for the author too. When I wrote my big book, Wings of Silver and Blood, I had so many characters that
you have to monitor where they all are.
Right. And kind of my rule of thumb was if I lost track of a character for 3 chapters, they had to die.
Right.
Because obviously,
and so that brings
us. They just got to go.
You just have to imagine that the character. How do they feel? They must feel like, oh, he's going to kill me off now.
Exactly.
He's going to wipe me out.
They're all waiting in the green room.
That's right.
Oh, God.
That's right. Oh, that omnipotent Mark.
I haven't seen my name in the script, and for the last 3 chapters, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. But this is nice. So it's easy to kind of track this, and so the full setup. The setting, let's put us at the setting. We are in the Belasco house. This is the name of the house. It is an infamous mansion. The location is in
Belasco or is it Belasco?
Well, let's go with Belasco.
Is it denouement? Or is it denouement?
Are we going back to that again?
Yeah, I'm never going to let that one go.
Didn't I instruct you on that one already?
I am never going to let that one go. It's just going to come up again and again and again. Kind of like Rhode Island.
Hi,
Do you
Rhode
hear
Island.
that, Rhode Island?
We haven't seen you lately, Rhode Island.
We haven't seen you ever,
We haven't
Rhode
talked
Island.
about you, Rhode Island.
We're in season 6, Rhode Island, and not a single one of you, not one, has listened to us.
Certainly there's a Rhode Islander out there.
And I've tried. I have called around. I've called agencies and authors and distilleries.
Everything.
No one. No one. Are you even there? Are you
Please.
like Brigadoon? Do you come out of the mists once every 100 years?
Please listen to us.
I'm a little punchy tonight.
A little salty.
I'm a little salty and punchy. I think we're both salty.
I'm with you on that one.
been kind of a
I'm
salty
salty tonight. Yeah, it's been a little salty week. So we're going to go with the Belasco house, and please excuse us if it should be Belasco, but it is an infamous mansion. It's located in rural Maine, right? Is our location.
Not Rhode Island, because Maine is better.
Well, there you go. Now we're never going to listen. Emmerich Belasco is the founder and builder of the house, right?
Yes.
Right? It has been known, very well known, as a place of intense haunting.
Mm-hmm.
Also a place of intense cruelty.
Indeed.
Debauchery.
Lots of debauchery.
Lots of sexual and bestial and spiritual and physical debauchery.
Yeah.
And a very, very cruel perversion. Emmerich Belasco had just a cruel perversion with human, physical, spiritual, sexual suffering.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. He was a sadist in
every
sense
sense of the right. In every possible arena, in every possible sense, a sadist through and through.
Yes.
And so the house
My dad
is the haunting
love you, Dad.
piece to the right. The house is the repository of that
Nice.
those.
Repository.
You like that one? You like that one?
No, that was a good one. I like that one. You get a point for that one.
Not a suppository, because that is trying to get everything out.
Okay, that's a -1 point.
Right,
You're back to 0 now.
I was just trying to crack a joke.
That was
Back up one.
Back up one.
Half of 3/4
Back
a
up
point.
one.
3/4 a point.
Yeah, not quite a full moon on
No.
that one. Yeah.
Okay, but we need a bell in the background that I can ding, so whenever we get that going.
No. I have to tell you that story. No, I did tell you that story.
Which?
The podcast that I will not name, that had every time something was said, they would ring a bell, and it got to the point where it was like every 20 seconds.
Right.
Ding,
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 ding.
It almost became like Pavlov's dogs, where you had a visceral reaction to the.
Granted, it was the first episode of this
Right.
of this particular podcast, but it was like, oh, come on, guys, come on, you gotta know this isn't working.
Right. Not that much, right? Not that much. So within the house, right?
Ding.
Within the house, and again, if you model this on The Haunting of Hill House, or if Richard Matheson modeled this on The Haunting of Hill House, you have a group of people that are going to explore what's happening here.
Right.
Historically,
They are researchers and investigators.
yeah. Well, and by way of background, about I think it was something along the lines of 2 or 3 decades prior to this story,
Mhm.
there was another group of people who were investigating the house, and it didn't turn out so well from them. Right.
Right.
So that's what happened, and people are so the team is returning now.
The Wunderkind psychic.
Right, the team is returning now to the original scene of what happened before.
Yes.
We have 4 characters here. We have Dr. Lionel Barrett, who is the physicist who believes that hauntings can be scientifically explained away.
Yeah.
The phenomena he feels are caused by, and I got this term down. Residual electromagnetic energy. But
Stone tape.
But more importantly, he believes he can neutralize it. Remember?
Yep.
So he can capture it. He can capture it or identify it.
Yes.
And using a machine that is delivered to the house, delivered to the area of research, it's almost like an electromagnetic pulse.
Right.
He can dispense with it. And he is convinced, super convinced, that he is on the cusp of a major scientific breakthrough to explain paranormal activity. If not to completely explain paranormal activity, at least to be a scientist who can dispel certain things. He might not be able to explain everything. Right. But if he has a function, if he's able to kind of do a little blast and all of that supernaturality goes away, he has a healing potion for people who are being ritualistically and chronically haunted, right?
A Matrix-style 3D camera for the garage because Stephen has gotten up.
Yeah, and is walking around.
He's in pontification mode.
Yes.
He is currently strutting around like a
letting the saltiness go.
Peacock, and he's
a winter-coated peacock.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm sorry. Is there a French word to describe that?
No, I don't know, but I'll think of one.
Courtier or
well, if you're doing that, then
troubadour or
troubadour.
Troubadour. Olive oil. Woohoo!
Zoinks!
Zoinks!
All right, so we got the doctor. We have his wife, Anne Barrett. She is with as well.
His wife.
She is
only the Gen Xers will get that one.
She's intuitive,
and maybe not even then.
Right? She's an intuitive.
Jetsons.
Right?
Yep. She is an intuitive.
Sensitive. Right? And upon coming to the house, fairly quickly starts to come under the influence of the energy in the house.
Wait, is that the wife? Or is that the other woman?
No, Anne. No. Then there's the psychic.
Right.
So Anne Barrett is the wife. She always accompanies the husband. Now he tries to dissuade her at the beginning.
Right.
He doesn't want her to come to this one.
So let's make parallels. So in The Haunting of Hill House,
yep,
we have Dr.
Sheboygan.
I can't remember his name in the book because in the movie his name is Markway, Dr. Markway, but it's not in the book.
No, it's not.
But he's a rationalist and doesn't believe in any of this stuff either. He doesn't have a big machine that he's going to use. It's in an earlier time period. But his wife also claims to be sensitive and really is not. Right. And she insists on following him into his investigations wherever he goes. And she is a source of frustration for him.
Yeah.
So we have parallels, but we have contrasting parallels.
Well, and it's interesting because we have done a couple of books where the parallels, where the author has been inspired by a previous book.
Yeah,
and that happens all the time.
Yeah, there's a book that I was just thinking about that I think that we should do for the show. That is called The Supernaturals by David L. Goldman. Which has one of my favorite back and forth dialogues, and just a sample of it is a woman saying, "What are you going to do, Professor? You're going to go back to your studio apartment and have yourself a Hungry Man microwave meal for dinner?" And he goes, "No, actually, I'm going to have a Marie Callender Salisbury steak for my dinner. I get only the best for myself."
I like that. I like that. All right, so Anne Barrett. Now we move on to the psychic.
Yes.
Right? So to the actual psychic, Florence Tanner. Actually a spiritualist medium. Right?
Right.
Now her take, so you've got Dr. Barrett, who's the scientific approach.
Right, who thinks all of this is just electromagnetism.
Right. Yeah. He thinks there's something there, but it's all explained away by
and he doesn't think it's alive.
Right.
He thinks it's an amalgamation of a recording.
Correct. He thinks it's right. He thinks it's present.
Right.
Right. But it's almost it's an echo, right? It's an imprint.
Yes.
That can be dispelled. It's almost like
kind of like how when Stephen wakes up in the middle of the night and sits up in bed and goes, "Mark," because there's an imprint. Everywhere he goes, he's thinking of me because I'm like a virus.
It's a stretch.
What do you mean it's a stretch?
It took you a minute there, right?
I thought you loved me.
Oh, my God, Mark. But okay. Florence Tanner, so then Anne, is the wife, is the kind of, almost like, his assistant, right? She's with. But she's like she said, she's sensitive. But then we have Florence.
She's
Tanner,
also a couple of other things too.
Who is who is the medium, right?
Not going to go there, are you?
Florence Tanner's approach here is she believes that the house is filled with spirits, but they're trapped.
Yes.
Because of the evil and
she's trying to set them free.
Right.
And help them to go to the other side.
Out.
Right.
Carol Ann.
Carol
don't go to the light, Carol
This house
Ann.
is clean.
Don't go to the light, baby. Come back here. Right?
Oh, dear God.
What was her name? The actress? It was a cultural name. It was a long name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'll have to find that out.
Yeah. Darn it.
And then finally, we have Benjamin Fisher.
The Wunderkind.
The Wunderkind psychic. Like, this guy is psychically powerful.
Yes.
He's the lone survival of the previous expedition that ended in tragedy decades earlier.
Except he's kind of like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi.
He's
Closed himself off from the Force.
Right. So he's reluctant. He also is completely aware of how evil the house is.
Luke,
I am your father.
search your feelings, Luke. I am your father.
Vroom, vroom. I'm trying to get the lightsaber sound.
Well, is his name Ben?
Benjamin Fisher.
Benjamin. Search. I was about to go into the dragon again.
What? What did it?
Oh, Bowen. Search your feelings, Bowen.
Did we do this on another episode?
Yes, we did. We did it on. We did it on King Sorrow.
Yeah, we growled for about 6 minutes.
We did.
Oh gosh. So I mean, all you need to know about these four characters is that they're there to investigate.
Well done. Good job just bulldozing through that.
Pull it right down, right?
Right.
Pull it right down. What I like too about the beginning of the book, at least the first couple chapters as you get into it, is that the phenomena begin pretty quickly.
Yeah,
there's not a stylistic or structural delay in the story. It doesn't take until midway through the book for something to happen. It starts to happen right away, and you get a real big sense that the house is powerful.
Yeah.
Or at least full, right?
Well, for me, it kind of crystallized in my mind. And I guess my mind isn't very quick because, it's taken me 51 years to figure this one out. Yeah. There is a definite formula to the haunted house story, right? It's always a relatively small book, small group, 4 or 5 people, right? You've always got one.
Even in movies, you're getting that too. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You've got one that's like, that is the needle to one side skeptic. You've got the other one that is needle to the other side spiritualist. You've got the rest of the group kind of in between.
Yeah.
You've got somebody who's got some kind of a secret power or something. And about halfway through the book, everything gets flipped on its head. And whatever everybody believed, they've just been proven wrong.
Yeah.
And then and everything goes into chaos from there. And then just towards the end, you think that you've done it. You've exorcised the ghosts. You've ridden the demon of the house. And then you get your soul ripped out through your throat by a cat. A very debaucherous cat.
A mean cat. A mean debaucherous cat.
Or right. A very mean debaucherous cat.
Would that be a alley cat, a sassy cat?
A sassy cat. Yes, absolutely.
But this is something else.
Good God. And this is Hell House, though, right? And it's written in the 1960s. 1960s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The original expedition happened probably in the 1930s.
Yeah.
1940s, like when the tragedy happened.
Maybe,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so this book is a product of its time. because there was a lot of discussion during the 1960s about sexual freedom.
Oh yeah. For sure.
And
for sure.
the possible consequences of it, or the evils of it,
right.
or the evils of denying yourself and suddenly no longer denying yourself and not, not being able to handle it. And so in the second half of this book, there's a lot of stuff, Stephen.
How much stuff is there?
There's
a lot.
A lot.
Well, there's violent poltergeist activity.
Yes. There's amorous poltergeist
activity. There's amorous poltergeist. There's sadistically sexual poltergeist.
There's possession.
Yeah.
And there are some declarative statements.
Well,
towards the end,
there's also a lot of hallucination. Let's step back for a minute. Let's step back for a minute too, because part of what's driving Dr. Barrett, in addition to his character, and the narrator does a really good job of framing the character.
Yeah,
he's deeply scientific. Like he is, and you mentioned this. He is faithfully
right. His religion is science.
Right. He is full bought. Full everything.
Right.
He knows he is right. He has a machine that's going to help do this.
Right.
He is ready to go.
And it almost feels like his machine is the altar.
Well, and he's being paid a large sum too.
Let's
not forget that.
He's
making $100,000, I think, or something like that.
And he was given the money to build the machine,
right.
which was like $100,000 by itself.
Right. So he has a deeply vested interest. Both him and his wife, Anne, are like, let's get this done. Let's get through this. Let's get the money, and we can begin the second half of our life.
Well, and the doctor is disabled.
Yes. He has a limp.
He has a bad leg.
Wearing a cane. Using a cane.
Right. It pains him often.
Yeah.
He isn't able to really support his weight on it.
Correct.
Not without help.
Correct. It also has negatively impacted his sex life with his wife.
Is it that though?
Well, there's that part of that. There's impotence too.
There's part of that.
There's a little, but there is there. So there's not. There's a distinct.
But his wife also has urges.
Well, yeah, but
urges that she refuses to admit to.
Yes, for sure. But the house is acting on those.
Well, the house is playing upon all of their weaknesses.
Yeah.
All the things that they don't want to...
Which is another classic trope, another classic strategy in a haunted house novel, right?
Exploit their secrets.
Or evil, right?
Exploit their weaknesses. Exploit the things that they refuse to acknowledge about themselves.
That their fear of, all that kind of stuff. And I think we actually touched a little bit on that when we did The Demonologist in season 1, when we talked about fear, when we talked about, who are the two... what are their names from The Demonologist? The two famous...
the Warrens.
The Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yes.
That a lot of his approach... And here I see Ed Loren as kind of a Dr. Barrett, but not a scientific method kind of guy, but he knows he knows that these things exist, but he approaches them in logical ways with tools to help suppress them, right? And Lorraine Warren was the psychic, was the medium, was the open sensitive, right? And part of what we talked about, if we go back to season 1 with the fear, is that whatever is unknown to us is whatever that unknown is going to take advantage of.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what's happening here. And there are physical attacks too. There are things that are being thrown. There are things that are being,
all right, it's my turn. Now I'm gonna get up and pace.
Baby.
That's right.
Baby. It's nice to have these.
We're wireless, baby.
Wireless, yeah.
We are wireless. All right. Tonight's bourbon is Cream of Kentucky single barrel cask strength.
How apropos for Hell House.
Right, exactly. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Hey, stop meddling in my part. This is the only thing I have, Stephen. This is all I've got. Don't take it from me. Now I have to start over.
Start over again. Stephen Shaw.
Dag nabbit, Stephen. Tonight's bourbon is Cream of Kentucky, single barrel cask strength Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 58.6% alcohol by volume, bottled for Cream of Kentucky Distilleries, Crestwood, Kentucky, bottle number 25-200. And then over here on the side, this was a gift, right?
This was a gift.
Yeah, because this came from Cream of Kentucky, hand-selected by Liquor Barn, Summer 25, barrel number 00458. And then on the back of the label, we've got Double Rich Cream of Kentucky. The Cream of Kentucky brand was introduced in 1888 by, is that L or I? I. Traeger and Company of Cincinnati, Ohio. Before the end of Prohibition, the brand was acquired by famed Shenley Company and relaunched in 1934. Famed Shenley Company, Stephen.
Shenley Company.
Famed. During this era, the brand highlighted its commitment to crafting a bourbon with that double rich flavor. Through the 1930s and 1940s, Cream of Kentucky became one of the leading bourbons in the world, with illustrator Norman Rockwell making a name for himself by providing memorable advertisements for the brand. Our single barrel cask strength is a testament to the Cream of Kentucky legacy, bottled at full barrel proof for a robust and bold experience. This high proof release showcases our signature double rich flavor promise, offering depth and complexity with every sip. Baby, how can I? Or whatever.
Well, there you go. There is some Norman Rockwell. There you go. There's one of the illustrations. Yeah, one of them.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's problematic. That's better. That's better.
Less problematic.
That's less problematic. I mean, it is Thurston Howell III, but it's
Double Rich Cream of Kentucky Bourbon.
Better than a trout in the eye.
Is that what it says?
No.
Where the heck? Oh. A good catchphrase to use is "Make mine cream."
Really?
If you are this type, taste the record-breaking straight bourbon in Kentucky that's double rich.
Oh my God!
A good catchphrase to use is "Make mine cream."
We have to put the links for these in the show notes.
I think so.
Oh my God!
I think so. I think so.
So
this is we did again. This was a gift, and initially the name kind of was a little odd to us.
Yep.
But I think we like this.
Oh, we definitely like this. That is really rich.
It's very rich, and that is not an adjective that we use frequently.
No,
when we're tasting the bourbon, right? No. But there's an unctuous nature to it.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice word.
It is. It's rich. It is creamy, but it has kind of that almost like a.
It's kind of creme brulee.
Yeah. Like a custardy feel to it.
Yes,
you know?
Very much so.
Yeah. I was going to say like a meringue even, kind of that, but less crunchy than a meringue, like you get that crunchiness when you have a meringue pie. Or
right. Well, when it's charred on top.
Yeah.
Underneath
it's soft. Right. But I do like the creme brulee flavor. I don't get the burnt sugar on it, but I get the creaminess to it.
I mean, certainly
the
lots
milkiness,
of caramel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wood sugar.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's
and maybe that's where it's getting the richness too. Maybe that's where the richness is developing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that does lead. That certainly does lend itself to that idea of a creme brulee.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which, if you get, obviously, if you get a really good creme brulee, you're going to have that hard. Browned sugar, flamed sugar on top, where you just crack it with a spoon.
Well,
and there's nothing like it. It's
and then
good
after
stuff.
on the finish, you don't get burn, but you get heat.
Oh yeah,
like your mouth heats up like
you get like a pepper.
Yes, it's peppery. Like your mouth heats up like an oven.
Oh yeah.
Do you hear that? I have a mouth like an oven. You're welcome. I'm going to cut this out too.
Double rich. Make mine cream.
Stop saying that.
No, I'm saying it now. This is a 1942 ad. Here you go. Of
course it is.
Does your face say, I love life? Sparkling eyes, smiling lips, the cream of Kentucky. I never knew until you read the bottle here. I think that's fascinating that Norman Rockwell did these.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The cream of Kentucky. I think Prince wrote a song about that once.
Cream of Kentucky?
Yeah. I think he dropped the Kentucky part and just called it cream.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Look forward to pleasure with the double rich Kentucky bourbon.
Look forward to pleasure?
Win or lose, it's the perfect end for a day of golf or any other day. So if we link a couple of these old, we're talking, 1940s here.
Yeah.
So when you look at these Norman Rockwell ads and you look at the bourbon, this is really, it's white male.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of
bourbon
well-to-do white people.
Drink. Yeah. 1940s. These ads were 1940s, right?
Ooh, that one's problematic.
That one is problematic, and I just want to see if there's anything else on this, right? Interesting.
The one that Stephen is looking at, it's a picture that shows an elderly Caucasian gentleman, looks like maybe in a tuxedo, and he's being served
the bourbon
on a platter by an African-American man in a white jacket,
right,
who looks just delighted to be serving him.
Right. Then you have these other ones of men's faces. Does your face reveal your thoughts? Eyes deep set under heavy brows, they light up with interest this man cannot conceal. Nose, strong, vigorous, reveals its owner's will to dominate.
Sounds like he's a Neanderthal.
Lips, softly modeled, mobile, they reveal quick appreciation of finer things. Will doubly appreciate the double rich cream of Kentucky.
Full brow ridge, big nose for large sinus cavities, and a supple mouth.
Here's a happy thought.
Yeah, he's definitely Neanderthal.
Enjoy. I think this is fascinating. Norman Rockwell obviously is known for all of his other amazing paintings, but this is fascinating.
That guy looks like Ricardo Montalban's father.
This one?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Right?
A little bit.
What's it say? I can't see it from here.
Have you the face of a successful man?
I do.
Well, have you?
I do. My face is amazing.
This is fascinating. I'm going down the rabbit hole of Norman Rockwell.
Stop it.
Ads here.
We're at 40 minutes.
We are at 40 minutes. Let's continue on. The tension in the novel is achieved so you have two very spiritual characters. Well, three if you count Anne, if you count the wife.
Yes.
But
you got Benjamin.
But Benjamin.
You've got Anne, kind of.
Yeah.
And you've got.
you have
her name?
Florence.
Florence, right?
Florence and Benjamin are super spiritual.
I feel like Florence was. That name choice was purposeful because there's very much kind of a Florence Nightingale feel to that character.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I agree. She wants to help.
Right.
She wants to rescue.
She wants to help
spirits.
everybody. She wants to help the spirits. She thinks that these are spirits of the dead.
Yeah.
And she wants to rescue them and free them.
Right.
And at the same time, she also wants to help the people who are living as well, to help them to understand that all this is real and blah,
but
blah,
she
blah,
becomes
blah,
very
blah.
she becomes very frustrated with the fact that Dr. Barrett is so scientifically minded that he does not treat her with any respect or does not give her any belief in her own, using her as a tool, right?
Well, it just the respect, just the basic respect.
Right.
And several times she says, I was selected for this team for a reason.
Right.
You can't just dismiss me.
Right.
And then he dismisses her.
I'm here.
Right.
I'm here as part of this team. I have a tool that I can use.
Yeah.
That can help.
Yes.
And so that tension is between the science. So it ultimately becomes the tension between Dr. Barrett and the rest of them. I'm closing my eyes.
What? Why? What's going on?
Because that was good too. That was a good part.
Thank you.
I like that part.
Did you?
So did the spirits.
The spirits definitely like that part.
It was appropriate that you chose Cream of Kentucky.
I'm going to edit that out.
Why?
I don't know.
Cream of Kentucky?
Stop it.
No. Sorry.
Stop it, Stephen.
Sorry. How many times can we say cream in one episode?
Cream. I don't know. I'm having a cup of coffee. Stephen, could you pass the cream?
I'm having a cup of coffee.
You know what I
so
love
what about this?
on
What
my
about this
dessert?
too? Like,
some heavy whipped cream.
There's an idea too that I think.
You and that cord.
I know this.
Good God, man.
Well, it's a large cord. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Wrap it up.
It's long and twisted. Mark.
No. Hold on a minute there. What do you mean when you say wrap it up? I don't understand. I'm just a simple man from a little town.
I'm getting up and walking.
Stephen?
I'm walking.
He's walking. Don't walk away from me. You're like Harvey the rabbit, my friend.
There is one thing that I think Dr. Barrett cannot reconcile, or at least has a harder time reconciling until he gets the machine running, at least. But it's not that the house is just haunted. It's that the house is actively
go on
malicious.
There you go.
What were you thinking I was going to say?
I'm not. No. Because it's one of those nights for me. So the answer is no.
What do you mean one of those nights? What
it's
night?
One of those nights.
What kind of night is it?
It's one of those nights where there's a little voice in the back of my head that's saying things. It sounds oddly like Anthony Hopkins from Silence of the Lambs, and it's telling me things that I should say in the recording. And well, it's actually a combination of Anthony Hopkins
and Samadel from The Red Winter.
No, Sam Kinison.
Oh yeah.
Oh! Yeah.
You live in the desert.
Do you see this?
There's no food in the desert.
It's sand. Do you know why nothing ever grows here? Because it's sand.
I love that one. He was great. He died in a car accident, right?
He was amazing. Yeah. He was amazing. Yeah.
That was good stuff. But the house is active.
Yes.
Dr. Barrett acknowledges that.
Yes. But he doesn't think it's anything that's conscious.
Correct.
He thinks it's like the stone tape theory, right? It's electromagnetism that's been trapped inside the house.
But
he
does come to recognize that it's unusually active in that way.
Yes.
And
that's pretty much the only concession that he gives.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Even in the depths of the challenges that Anne and Florence and Benjamin are facing, he is stoic in his belief that he can solve this.
I think stoic is appropriate, even in the sauna scene.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Oh,
right.
Heck yeah.
And
you need to pick this book up, though, but yeah.
Well,
this book was released in
1960-something. I think we can spoil this one. Let's spoil the heck out of this one.
Well, this release was 2008, right?
So there's a sauna scene where the doctor, for his leg and everything, he sits in the sauna and, it helps to alleviate his pain and helps with the cramping in his muscles and stuff like that. It's very medicinal, right?
Yeah.
And then the lights go out in the sauna.
It's great.
And he's sure that there's something in there with him. He's sure.
It's fantastic.
And he has a number of experiences like this where he's sure that something is horribly wrong. And then when it's over, he denies it completely.
Yeah.
It's all in my mind. It was me. It was nothing external. It was my own internal issues. Right.
But he's successful at that.
Oh, he's very good at it.
Because the rest of us would be terrified.
Right. Well, and he's terrified too. I mean, in the sauna scene, he's literally like whimpering and begging and moaning.
Yeah.
He's so terrified. But then afterwards, he's really good at rationalization and denial.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't actually happen. That was just inside my mind. That was my own fears manifesting themselves in the steam,
moment.
in the darkness, in that moment. obviously that has to do with my insecurities about inadequacies and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
And so he rationalizes it away. He answers himself away. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Indeed.
I hate that.
You what?
I hate that.
Why?
Because there is mystery and wonder in the world, Stephen.
Absolutely. And he refuses to believe it.
He refuses to believe it.
He refuses to believe it, and he created a machine to tell everybody that it can be dispelled.
Right, right. Although that really is kind of a byproduct of the aftermath of the 1950s, right?
Yeah.
This idea that we can build, we can solve anything.
Right.
We can understand
Right.
anything with the right tool, with the right math, with the right protractor or whatever. And whatever it is that we see, however wondrous, miraculous, or terrible it is, there's a way to explain it. It is just a part of the natural world, and it's no big deal. There's nothing really wondrous about this. It's just, this is what happens.
That's right.
And here we have a perfectly good explanation for why it happens. It's sunspots. It's electromagnetism. It's running waters under the land. Blah, 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 right? But the world ain't like that. Some things just don't want to be explained. Like the way that you're breathing into the microphone right now, Stephen.
These are nice microphones.
These are nice microphones.
So let's cut over to then Benjamin then. So we'll skip over Anne and Florence for a moment, right? Florence is kind of the Florence Nightingale, like you mentioned, right? She's helpful.
Benjamin's kind of a disappointment.
Well, is it well, but Benjamin,
I can't remember. Does he redeem himself at the end?
No, yes, sort of.
Sort of.
He's a very powerful psychic.
Well, he was.
Right. He pushed it back, but he is, and he's back at the scene of the tragedy.
Right.
And he knows that nothing has changed.
Because he was there before.
Oh, yeah. He was the only survivor.
Right. Right. Everybody else died.
On the previous expedition.
Right. Or went mad and then
died. Right.
Or went mad, had a sex party, and then died.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're going to die, you might as well go out on an orgy.
I mean, that's what I want at my funeral.
I mean,
that's what I want before my funeral. I want the orgy to become my funeral. Just have it happen all at once. In a 24-hour period. 12 hours of partying, 12 hours of mourning, and then everybody just moves on.
Right, and then lunch.
And lunch. And put your pants back on.
Can we have
God's sake.
Can we have a couple of liverwurst sandwiches? Let's have some liverwurst sandwiches with nice yellow mustard, please.
And some pimento. I love some pimento on there, too.
A little pimento.
That's fantastic.
Tastes like everybody's entrejambe.
That's wonderful. And for the millennials, we'll still have avocado toast. So
that's
don't
right.
worry.
Well, that sounds lovely,
it's still
too.
there.
It's still there.
Too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But he knows, and he knew from the first expedition that ended in the tragedy. And
this episode is such a dumpster fire.
Well, and it is not a dumpster fire. What the heck are you talking about? We're talking about Hill House. and he's the exact opposite of Dr. Barrett, because he knows, he firmly believes, and with his psychic power knows that there is an intentional evil.
He doesn't need faith or belief. He's seen it.
Yeah.
He's experienced it.
Well, it's willfully evil. It's
viscerally evil. Felt it. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
And still does upon his return in this book. Excuse me, nothing has changed.
Right.
If anything, it has festered.
Because the cream rises to the top. You're welcome.
Need some paper towels?
I was waiting for you to. I was waiting.
Maybe it is a dumpster fire.
I
love this book. I love this conversation.
I love this book. I love this conversation. I love the fact that we're just ping-ponging from subject to subject. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Well, how do we not? How's that any different than any other episode?
Let's talk about Florence and what she wants.
Yeah.
What does she want, Stephen?
She wants freedom.
When she's possessed.
Florence?
She
wants Anne.
She does. She wants everybody.
Yeah, she wants everybody.
She just wants sex.
Well, for sure, she wants to free the spirits, but when she's possessed and when she is taken into like a mindset
right
of the spirit, it's like
She just wants to free everything.
Yeah, she wants to free. She just wants to hump.
I'm going to have to put a tag on this episode, like adult content. Do not allow your children to listen. I don't know. I mean,
But that's within the context. We know from the beginning that the Belasco house is evil. We know that it's debaucherous.
I suppose we're not any worse than a TV show on network television.
No.
Yeah, we're fine.
Good Lord. But the house itself, Emmerich Belasco.
He designed it for orgies.
Well,
he designed it for experimentation. He designed it for sadism.
He was a sadist. I mean,
yes. He lowered their inhibitions. Yeah. Then he got them addicted. Then he got them stuck on debauchery, and then he amped it up. In some cases, it went to cannibalism.
And they died. Yeah. Right, because they were strung out,
right,
exhausted.
Yeah,
and couldn't get enough of the sex, couldn't get enough of the drugs, and then finally,
right. And then they're killing each other and eating each other and then starving to death. The ones that lived, sort of.
Right.
Like
that's awful.
Right.
It's like an island of evil.
It's the first iteration of Love Island, right?
In what way?
Yeah,
first iteration of Love Island?
Yeah, the TV show, Love Island.
Yeah, I don't watch those TV shows.
Yeah, well, exactly. There's a reason why.
Do you?
But no, I don't. I didn't
know.
Yeah, there's like Love Island and Love is Blind and Love in My Butt and Love
in My Butt?
I don't know. I'm just,
Then now you were bouncing around like a potato.
Like
potatoes
a
bounce
potato?
Around. Potatoes. The potatoes are coming open the gates to your flower.
Oh, yeah, there. Oh. Wow.
We might have to wrap this up.
Well, we're at 54.
Are we? Okay. Oh, well. Oh, geez. All right.
Almost 55.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're almost there.
We're almost 10
seconds away from 55.
Love is in the air.
And
every time I look around. 55 seconds. Yeah. 55 minutes. 58, 59, 55 minutes. Yeah. BBB After Dark. We're going to be talking about the cream of Kentucky.
Well, Fisher continues to...
Bobby Fischer?
To
the chess player?
No, he's not there.
Oh, okay.
He's not there.
Benjamin Fisher?
Benjamin Fisher.
Got it.
Benjamin Fisher continues to discuss the origins of what he believes is really at the center of the house. And it is the torment that was caused in the house.
Yes.
Right? And we can assume that most haunted houses... I mean, haunted houses in general... I mean, they carry an imprint. They carry an imprint of the experiences, the lived experiences in those houses. This one was particularly
horrific.
Horrific in every sense of the word. Even the people who probably thrived on the drugs and the sex and the debauchery and whatever, there's still a measure of suffering that occurred.
Well, that's the thing. That's the whole point of addiction, right?
Right.
Something that you have experienced that you felt was pleasurable or enjoyable becomes something that you can't live without.
Right.
And it not only does it become something that you can't live without, simultaneously it becomes something that is harming you.
Oh yeah.
So it is gratification and suffering at the same time.
Yeah. It's ecstatic highs.
Yeah.
And very deep lows.
Yes. Very deep lows. Kind of like the way I feel when you go on vacation, Stephen.
You were the one that went on vacation.
Are we salty about that too?
Well, I'm leaving on Monday.
Because I left? Now you're leaving me? Is that what's going on here?
That's right.
God. We're going to counseling.
Should we go back to the bourbon again?
We should go back to therapy.
Before we wrap this one up? Do we want to offer the solution to the book? Do we want to end it there, or do we want to let people get the book and read it?
I mean, it was published in 1967 or something,
but it was just re-released in 2008 here.
Okay, that was Audible. Still a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. 18 years.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? 18 years.
Well, I mean, we've known each other for 11 years now.
That's about right.
Something like that? Yeah.
10.
10? 2015?
I guess
2026?
No, it was 2026. It was 2016.
Are you sure it was 2016?
Yeah, because I think my brother had already passed away.
Oh, right. No. I think your brother had just passed away after we met. There was a funeral you had to go to.
Yes.
Was it his?
That was my stepfather.
Oh, was that your stepfather?
So he had previous. So it was right in between the two.
Okay.
So it was 2016.
2016.
So 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a decade that has gone by.
Where are my flowers?
Well, I brought you bourbon.
That's true. Good
cream.
Point. Okay, never mind.
Cream.
Dear God. Okay.
Did they all get out alive?
No.
Which one went? Oh, Florence.
Florence.
Yeah. She succumbs to just a.
She crashes hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gone.
All of her faith and love and forgiveness. She opens herself up too much. She is duped.
And the house takes another victim.
She is duped by the house.
Yeah.
And it gobbles her up because of her kindness.
Yeah.
So the lesson here, kids, is don't be kind. Kick a guy when he's down.
Don't be kind, but definitely don't go into a haunted house.
Well, that too. Yeah, that's
if you're kind.
True. Yeah. If you're a
because
kind
the house
person,
will know.
Stay home. Maybe engage in a little cottagecore. Get yourself a 19th century attire and have a garden party, something like that.
Play some music.
Some
concertos by Mozart.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Vivaldi.
This was a fun book. I enjoy a good haunting. I loved Haunting of Hill House. That's one of the classics, right?
Yes.
I love things like The Poltergeist. I love things like The Shining.
Yes.
And this one ranks up there for me because it was creepy.
I think you'll like the Supernaturals as well.
Yeah.
Supernaturals is really good.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do that one.
We will definitely have to do that
Maybe
one.
in season 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There.
Final thoughts. Mon ami.
I have the hiccups.
You do? Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to get final thoughts. I like the tension between science and evil here.
Well, that's classic.
I know it's classic, but I like the way in which this author framed it in the character of Dr. Barrett. I found him compelling. I found him, like I said earlier, stoic. I found him a rigid man that even in the face of the suffering of the other people on the expedition, including his wife, he never relinquished his dedication to solving this problem.
Right.
Yeah. But or what he perceived as a problem.
But I felt like that was his dogma.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. For sure. He didn't
that was his dogma and his addiction and his crutch.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt very much like he walks into the story as a devotee of science. Science ceases to be a method for him, the scientific method, scientific logic. It ceases to be a tool for us to understand the universe.
Yeah.
And it becomes his God.
Yes. Oh, very much so.
And the machine that he builds is the altar through which he will commune with his God and prove to the world that his religion is the correct one. And I think, I mean, obviously Matheson does that on purpose.
Oh yeah, to draw that delineation between
absolutely
science and belief, or science and supernatural, or perceived supernatural.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that your final thought?
I think it is. Final thoughts on the Cream of Kentucky?
The Cream of Kentucky, it's a good one. It's smooth. It's creamy.
Creme brulee.
It's a rich taste to it. Obviously, that is something that they have leaned into as part of their brand.
Yeah.
And you get that.
Peppery on the finish.
Yep. Custardy on the front end.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. Add this to your collection. This is a really good one. Cream of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I really like it.
Make sure you check us out on all of your social medias. As always, we are on whatever platform you download your podcasts.
We're on all of them.
Downcast, Upcast,
Upcast,
Outcast,
Downcast, Incast, Outcast, Rightcast, Leftcast, Herecast, Therecast,
Legcast,
Lake cast, river cast,
arm cast,
leg cast,
wrist cast,
ankle cast,
casts,
cat cast. Yeah.
Follow us
on Apple Podcast.
We are on TikTok. We are on
Amazon
Instagram.
Music.
We are on Amazon Music. We are
Audible.
on Facebook. Audible, all over the place.
Are we on Audible?
We might. I think so. I think we're on Audible Podcast.
Yeah,
I think
not
so.
sure. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. We really are getting some good downloads lately. Leave us some comments. Leave us some stars. Follow us all over the place.
And make sure that you listen to the entire season because we got all new stuff.
Right, it's coming up, and I mean
we've got interviews with distillers. We've got interviews with authors,
indie authors,
and
hopefully we've got a good one coming up.
We'll see. Don't disclose it.
Not disclosing it, but that might be a fun one.
That
for
would
sure.
be if it works out. That's going to be cool.
That's right.
That's right. Cool.
That's right. So check us out all over the place and just let us know how you feel. We appreciate the follow. We appreciate the downloads.
Absolutely.
And as always, whether or not you're terrified in the dark in a sauna or not,
without any clothes,
and in a really weird and creepy pool area.
Yeah, we never even talked about that.
Green and
that's the oops-isode.
Thick.
That's the oops-isode.
If you're there and you're not listening to Beards, Books, and Bourbon,
you're doing it wrong.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.